this is Danielle with DNK Presents, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to do a little yoga sequence and some breath work for you that you can do at home, in your living room, your bedroom, or even outside if you have the opportunity. It's a little windy here today, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay. What I'm doing too is part of a bigger project that Kate and I are working on as an outdoor wellness program that's going to involve yoga, meditation, breath work, and hiking with some activities and journaling prompts. So we're really excited about that. It's going to be available online as well as an optional in-person retreat when we can all see each other again. So look out for that. Let us know if you have anything you would want to be included in that. And yeah, we'll take your suggestions. So we're going to begin seated. So if you want to be in an easy seated, comfortable position, your hands can be on your knees. They can be facing down or up, whatever feels best for you. And let's begin. If you want to close your eyes, that always helps me to center myself and bring my awareness and my attention to my breath. So as we do that, starting to deepen your inhales and exhales. So beginning to deepen and elongate your inhales. And we're going to be breathing in and out through the nose. And feeling that breath fill up in the low belly, filling up the belly, the chest, opening up the back and opening up the shoulders. Hopefully you can see that increasing and slowing down your breath can even elongate, beginning to elongate the spine. As we open up the lungs and the rib cage, even with the filling up of the breath. And as you slow and deepen your breath here, centering yourself with your sit bones to your mat, to the earth. On the exhale, and on the inhale, imagining that breath escaping from the top of your head all the way up to the sky. So inhaling and envisioning that breath coming and escaping all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, envisioning that breath going all the way down through the body, escaping through your sit bones all the way to your mat, to the ground. So breathing in and feeling and seeing that tunnel of breath work going up and through the body, exhaling back down and through the body. So feeling and seeing this unit of breath work, of flowing air, following up and down the body. Relaxing the jaw or any muscles in the face. And setting yourself an intention for your practice, for the day, for the week ahead. We'll take an inhale, next inhale through the nose, and again envisioning going all the way up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to open the mouth, let the air out of the mouth with an exhale sigh. So breathing again in through the nose, filling up the chest, the heart, and as you exhale, open the mouth. Breathe it out and down. One more time, in through the nose. Filling, opening, and as you exhale, let it out the mouth. Good. you can begin to flutter the eyes open. Let's switch the cross of the legs if your legs are crossed. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, turn to your right. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Turn so your gaze is looking past or beyond your right shoulder. And feeling again, envisioning that breath up and down through that prime meridian of your body, right in the center here. Breathing in through the twist. And then taking your right arm right up to the sky and looking at it. And then stretching across here. So just a side stretch, looking up past your elbow or arm to the sky. Breathing in and out on that side body. Good. Inhale up to center. And let your arm down and turn back to center here. Inhale, bring both arms right on up and turn to your left. Right arm now comes to that left knee and your gaze looks past the left shoulder behind you. I like to tent my fingers or stretch them out like this so I can even elongate that spine even more. Good. One more inhale. Next inhale, bring that left arm right up to the sky. Follow your fingertips and stretch over to that opposite right bent knee. Keeping your gaze up. Maybe you're looking up to a blue or cloudy sky or the treetops up above you. It's getting warmer. Spring is in the air, which is nice. Good. One more breath. And bring it on up to center. Left arm down. And turn it to center here. And let's take our right leg out to the side. Left knee is going to be in. And we're going to bring both arms up. Right arm comes down. Left arm's just going to stretch over to the side. A couple breaths here. And then turn and open that left bent elbow. So it's going to bend and open to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend over to the side. Inhale, open to the sky. Stretch it out. Exhale, over. Inhale, open. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. One more time, stretching to open. Exhale, over, and this time stay on your side here. And then working your way to center. Both arms come down and take a forward fold here with that left knee bent in. Turn your gaze on up, walk your hands back up, and from here, you're just going to roll over onto your bent knee, the one that's already bent, so it's going to be your left knee. Put it in the center of your mat. Hands are just going to be underneath your shoulders, and right leg's going to be out to the side. And we're going to inhale to kick the leg up and back. Exhale, down to the side. Inhale, kick up and back. I'm not going way up, but kind of staying about level with my hips. So my hips should be about level here with my legs. So I'm not opening up here, but staying square to the mat. Exhale, down. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, down. Back. Exhale, down. Inhale up, and my chin is just down on the mat, so I'm not looking way up or looking way down, but my chin and head is level. One more time, kick it up and back and down to the side. And let's peel, come back down. Right leg comes out. And we'll switch it up. So take your right knee, bend it in. Left leg's going to be out to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm stretches on over. Big side stretch on this side body here. And then again, we're going to inhale, open, bend to the sky. Exhale, stretch it on over to the side. It's important to use your breath to be the guide for the pose and the movement. So whatever long or short breath you have today, let that be the guide for each movement. So inhale, open, bend, and open to the sky. Exhale, over to the side here. Should feel a nice stretch, of course, along the side and on your hamstring, even hips, groin area, your back. One more time. And bring it all the way over to the side. You might notice one side you're a little bit more flexible than the other, and that's pretty typical. And then we're going to curl right on over, bring the hands to center, and forward fold here. Stretch those arms out as much as you can to get a nice stretch again in the hamstrings and the shoulders, the upper back as well. Good. Next inhale, turn your head, walk your hands back up to center, and then we're going to roll over onto your right bent knee, center of my mat. My hands are going to be right under my shoulders, chin right in between my thumbs. Inhale, I'm going to lift left leg back, exhale back to the side. Right about even with my knee here. Inhale up, exhale back. So just getting some movement in our core and our legs. Moving the hips around here. So this is a good one if you have to be sitting a lot during this time. So just getting the legs, hip flexors to open up a little bit. Inhale up and back. Exhale to the side one more time. And bring it back. And roll it back down to the side. Just center here. Good. Let's cross the legs, roll over them. And let's come into hands and knees for a moment here. We're going to inhale to let our right arm come out. Going to stretch out, and my hands are under my shoulders, knees are under the hips. Inhale out, exhale. I'm going to curl under and just bring my right elbow to my little middle of my left leg here. Inhale, open. Exhale and inhale out. Exhale it in. Good. One more time. And to center. Adjust yourself if you need to here. Just going to tuck that in. Left arm's going to come right on out. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl it under. Send your energy through your navel towards your spine. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, curling it on under. Again, let the breath guide you through the pose, the postures, and the movement. Good. And bring it down. Now we're just going to do the legs. So we're gonna go with the right leg's gonna extend up and out. And it's gonna curl in. I'm gonna try to touch my knee to my nose. Inhale. Again, I'm keeping square. I'm not opening or lifting it way up, but I'm keeping my hips, both hips square to the mat. Inhaling here. Exhale. Curling it under. Good. And bring it down. Adjust. We'll go to the opposite side. Left leg's gonna lift up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Curl it under. Once more. Bring it back to center. Let's let both knees come wide. Toes are going to touch behind you. Sit back on the heels. Stretch those arms right out in front and let your forehead come to the mat for that child's pose. Breathing in and out deeply through the nose here. Good. Next inhale, lift your gaze up, walking your hands back here, moving those knees in just slightly. From here, I'm going to take my left foot right in between my hands. I'm going to lift my right leg up, and I'm going to find a high lunge here. So I'm doing my left side first. So hands are just on either side of my head. My knee, left knee, is just stacked above my left ankle. And I'm going to inhale to reach up, maybe slightly back. Exhale, I'm going to find hands at heart center. And I'm going to lean forward a little bit here, or as much as I can. I'm going to take my elbows out to the side, and first I'm going to turn to my left. So I'm going to bring my right elbow to my knee. So I'm going to turn to the left, turn my gaze to look past or beyond that left, my left elbow here. Good. And if you want to open up the hands, one more breath. Hands back. Bring it back to center. Let's come to this side now. So my right foot's going to open up slightly. My left elbow comes to the inside of my left knee. Couple breaths here. Back to center. Cradle your hands on either side of that left foot. Good. And then see if we can straighten that left leg as much as we can and fold over here, so kind of like a triangle. See a little. Good. Inhale, look forward, bend down in that low runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, straighten. One more time, low lunge. Good. Plant your hands, step that left foot back. Let's meet in downward facing dog. And begin to walk your dog. So lifting those heels up and down on the mat. Good. Good. Taking that right foot now, sending it through in between your hands. Coming in up to a high lunge. Hands on either side of your face. Gonna reach, look up to my hands, maybe stretch it slightly back. Bring those hands slowly to heart center. Find your ground here, so try to spread your toes, grounding into your feet, finding our strength to ground back to the earth here. I'm gonna reach forward again as far as I can. So here I'm sitting back, putting a lot of pressure on my back hip, So I'm going to reach forward to center the weight on my hips here. I'm going to turn to my right, send my left elbow to my right knee, and I'm going to look past my right elbow here. Find your breath, deepening the inhales and exhales on the side body. Opening up the arms if you'd like. Good, one more breath. Hands back to center here, and then turning, so my left foot's going to turn slightly. I'm going to turn and open to this side. Bring the hands to center, back up, and then I'm going to cradle that right foot. Low lunge here, looking forward, and then straightening. I'm going to stretch and try to straighten that both legs as much as possible, folding myself over the right leg. Good. Inhale. I'm going to lower to that low lunge, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, back. Inhale slowly. Exhale. One more time. Exhale, and then send that right foot back to meet the left in down dog and walk it out. Stretch it out, look side to side, walk your dog. Good. Come to a plank pose here. And then we're slowly going to lower our plank all the way down to the mat, elbows into the body. Hands are going to move to either side of the chest. We're going to inhale to come to a baby cobra. And then we're going to see if we can lift the hands slightly off the mat, trying to keep our chest, heart open. My gaze is eye level, straight ahead, right at these beautiful grasses we have growing in the distance. Breathe it in, exhale it out. 2 more breaths here. Keeping those hands lifted, breathing in and out, right in that solar plexus, the navel area. Elbows are into the body. 1 more breath. And exhale, lower. You can bring your hands right in front of you and let your forehead come on top of your hands. Good. Hands come back to either side of the chest, elbows into the body. You're going to lift up maybe a little higher in a higher cobra. 2 breaths here. And then we're going to lower so we can lift our hands off the mat. You can lift your feet as well if you'd like. So grounding those lower chakras right into the earth. Feeling strong and powerful in the core, the low back. 1 more breath here. And exhale, lower. Hands right in front. Bring the forehead right on top. 2 breaths. Good. Inhale, turn your gaze. Hands either side of the chest, elbows into the body. Lift up maybe a little higher, maybe a full cobra if it's in your practice. Breathe in and out to it here. Maybe even lifting your feet off if you want to, if you can, if you want to try that. Just a little elevation. And then we're going to see if we can lower, we'll lower down so we can lift the hands up again. Lifting maybe the legs a little bit more. Breathing in and out to it here. And then see if we want to take the arms behind and clasp them for a little shoulder arm extension here. Taking it for 2 more breaths here. One more lift. And bring it down slowly lower. From here, just turn your body so you're all the way on your back, on your mat. Good. Inhaling those knees into the body. Give them a little squeeze. Good. Releasing. Let your arms come out to either side. And just take the knees from side to side, still keeping them bent in front. I especially like doing this outdoors because we have, the terrain that can be nice for a little massage on your back. And if you need to adjust a little bit, go ahead. From here, just lifting your feet up and out, grabbing the outsides of your feet or ankles, and we'll come to that wonderful happy baby pose. Taking a moment just to be still for a moment. Again, if you're outside, maybe honing in on a point in the clouds or in the sky. I've got some beautiful trees that are beginning to bud right above me. And we'll just take a rock gently from side to side. Bringing those feet together if you'd like. I like to stretch my head back a little bit here if you want for a little stretch in your neck. And release your feet, arms out to the side. And bring your knees up, and then we're going to let the knees fall stacked to the left. Gaze can stay straight ahead, or you can turn to the right. Beginning to slow and ease the breath slightly. We'll take an inhale, bring the legs back up to center, adjust if you need to, before letting the knees go slowly down to the right. Again, your gaze can stay straight ahead, or you can turn to the left. Inhale, gaze to center, knees right back up. And again, if you want to do some low circles with your knees, a little massage for that low back. And make sure you go the opposite direction if you haven't already. And we'll release our knees to the mat. And from here, let the legs come down to either side. And if you want to bring a hand, your left hand to your stomach, right hand to your side, maybe it stays to the ground or could open up to the sky, whatever feels good for you. But left hand to the stomach or torso, and we'll slowly bring that attention, awareness back to the breath. If your mind has drifted, move it back to those inhales and exhales, moving deeply in and out through the body. You can hear the sound of the wind swirling around you, swirling past you. The wind can carry messages. The wind moves things your life as well as moves things out. In some Native American stories, the wind would teach them about the past, present, and give signs for the future. The hum, the vibration of the wind energy eases right in and through your body, moving deeply through the nose, up through the head space. It trickles all the way down your face, down your neck, all the way down your spine, your shoulders, down your back, down your arms, all the way to your hands and fingertips. It swirls down your torso, all the way to your hips. It flows and eases and relaxes all the way down your legs, to your knees, down your shins, to your ankles. It whispers a song in your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, to the ends of each of your hair. It moves deeply above, around, and beyond your body and extends through and out to the earth, to the sky. Let your mind and body breathe in and let it flow in and through the wind, the swooshes and the whirls around you. And let it exhale down and above you. Inhale the rushing, beautiful wind flow over the body, in through the nose. And as you exhale, let it out the mouth. Let the wind connect to the exhale. One more time, in through the nose. And let it connect and reach out the mouth. The breath and the wind unite with one another as you slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Moving the hands, the the ankles, maybe some circles for the wrists and the ankles. Turning your gaze from side to side. And when you're ready, turning yourself to one side, either the left or the right, and holding space here for yourself, continuing to keep the eyes closed, reminding ourselves of this position of rebirth and rejuvenation, reminding ourselves of this position of rebirth and rejuvenation. Gently using your hands to bring yourself back up to a seated position on your mat. Keeping the eyes closed. Inhaling through the nose, feeling the elongation of the spine, letting the shoulders drop. Let the wind take in what you need and let it pass through whatever you need to let go of. Let the wind bring in what you need, and as you exhale, let the wind flow out whatever needs to escape. Let the wind flow out whatever needs to let go. And as we exhale out, exhaling out love and safety and health for all people in the world right now. Breathing in love, safety, and health for yourself. We'll close with the vibrational sound of the Om. The Om being 4 parts: the Ah, the O, the and the silence. Breathing in through the nose. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and I hope to see you soon.